Hello everybody and welcome to my channel, The Real Super Sam. Today is another comic book review and I hope you enjoy. If you're wondering if Mr. Zero and Mr. Freeze are the same person, well, I used to too. He was in the 1966 Adam West TV show, but there, his name was changed from Mr. Zero to Mr. Freeze. Detective Comics issue 373 was Mr. Freeze's second appearance, this time actually calling himself Mr. Freeze. The first time we see Mr. Freeze, he is racing in a frozen car, proclaiming that he is about to make his first appearance as Mr. Freeze. Mr. Freeze is in a new outfit and is stealing a valuable painting. He freezes the door to break in, but it doesn't work, so he melts it open. There we see that his gun can still also fire heat. Bruce Wayne and Dick Grayson, Batman and Robin see the bat signal in the sky, but they can't leave because Aunt Harriet is sick. It's great news that Mr. Freeze, his old foe Mr. Zero, is back in town, because they need that cold gun for Aunt Harriet. Batman and Robin track Mr. Freeze down and catch him red-handed. There's a lot of tricks Mr. Freeze can do with ice, and almost kills Batman by suffocating him. But at the end, Batman captures Freeze and puts him in a refrigerated cell in jail. In the second story in the issue, the Riddler is back in town, and there's no Batman and Robin. The elongated man is in Gotham and hopeful to work with Batman and Robin, but the dynamic duo are out of town. The bat signal was turned on, and not by Commissioner Gordon. Getting to the roof, they see a riddle on the ground. It was the Riddler, hoping to lead Batman and Robin to his crimes. But unexpectedly for Edward Nygma, the elongated man is coming after him. Arriving, an elongated man falls in the Riddler's trap and gets smashed against the wall, apparently killing him. Or it would have if it wasn't for his powers. The rest of the issue is elongated man and Riddler fighting each other. We see a lot more with Riddler and his ability to fight. Nowadays, we never see him put up a real physical fight. It was cool to see that here. At the very end, Batman and Robin finally show up and the two argue about what Riddler's clue really meant. It's a silly ending, and personally, this would be a great read if you want to see Riddler in combat using all his tricks and throwing out puns. This is not the Batman you're used to seeing in media. He is silly and does some wacky stuff. Mr. Freeze has a big fight at the end and everything is super interesting to read. One thing to note is he doesn't use his gun to shoot out heat in the fight. Freeze also has a second freeze gun with him. There are some moments which give me flashbacks to the start of the Batman and Robin movie, but in the old comics it's expected, and by me, welcomed. Come on, Batman even tells some jokes here. I love this issue. It has some of my favorite rogues in it. Great heroes, fun stories. I give it a 10 out of 10. Much better than his first appearance. Thank you all for watching. Bye guys, and have a good day.
So don't think twice, we live in troubled times.